Hello, everybody. Welcome to Townsend 505. Welcome to the channel. If you're new or welcome back. If you're a lovely subscriber. Today, me and Scott, yes, just me and Scott, will be continuing the Rolling Stones discography. Um, sadly, Jacob will not be on my channel anymore. He will be going through. He's taking a high. He's no longer going to be making YouTube videos, pretty much music related. Um, you'll see him one more time on Scott's channel, maybe doing the Stranger review, but that's like about it for him. As far as my channel is concerned, he's no longer doing videos on my channel. So, if Jacob, you're watching this review, just want to thank you for all the videos you have done on my channel. I very much appreciate it, and you know, don't think of it as don't think of it as being upset that he's no longer with us on this channel, more as it celebrating the amount of great times we had on this channel and the great times. I've had a lot of great videos with him, a lot of great stuff to go through. So I was very much appreciative for the time he's had that he did do the videos with me. So
And of course, we still keep in touch with him in our Facebook group, so not like
yeah,
he's gone away forever.
yeah,
He's just spending more time focused on his ministry, which is, I respect that a lot.
I respect that a lot too. And I'm going through all this spiel because the reason why is because this is probably gonna be
There
the
we go.
most I'm gonna be saying on any on this video because let's face it, this album. Well, before we start reviewing the album, where me and Scott will be continuing through the Rolling Stones discography, where we'll finish the rest of the album reviews. Then we'll do a video doing our top 10 and our final retrospective thoughts on their discography, and then one last video ranking all the albums. So we still have a few more videos to do left, but we're getting towards the end of the series. But before we get started on anything, Scott, how was your evening doing?
It's going good, and I think I can speak for Jacob as well when I say that this album is not very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Um, this album is very lackluster. There's a couple of songs I think are good. Nothing too terribly amazing, but I like. Put on very every once in a blue moon. There's a few songs I think is like okay, and then the rest of the album is like just there. But anyway, without further ado, let's start the album. We get to the first song of the album, "Flip the Switch."
This is a Rolling Stones trying to do kind of like a throwback, like, well, in name only. It's got like these horns and this kind of like soulful production, but it's buried under Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood's guitars. The song is pretty much just another by the numbers, cheap, thrown together in a minute song that sounds just like everything they were doing on the last several albums that you can't really differentiate from it. It's not a very good opener. It doesn't hold my attention very well, and Mick Jagger at this point seems like he's just like, I'm just gonna sing whatever and then hand me my paycheck. That's really what it seems like.
Um, my thoughts on this song. Um, it's okay. It's one of the okay songs on the album for me. It's decent from what I remembered. There's some things I like about it. One thing I gotta give somewhat credit to is I think Mick Jagger still has it vocally. I think his vocals are still pretty good. But besides that, I don't really have much more to add. All right. We get to see, this is what I mean when I said this video is gonna be very short. I have very little to say about these songs. Um, Next song on the album, we got "Anybody See My Baby," which I think may or may not have been a single on this album.
Yeah, this was the single. This song is okay. The chorus is kind of catchy with the "Anybody see my my baby. Anybody seen her around? That's the only. Honestly, that's the catchiest thing on the whole album. But then you get to the verses, and the verse melody is terrible. Just da 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 da. And some of the rhymes are very off. And then at the end, there's this weird part where Mick Jagger starts rapping the name of cities with his voice pitched down. And unlike the when Rush did that in Roll the Bones, which I think is hilarious, I thought that was terrible. It's them like when Rush did it, they were joking. I feel like Mick Jagger is trying too hard to be like, oh, I'm trying to do like a edgy hip hop thing, because it's 1997, dog. It's like no, that rap does not work. I like the chorus, but everything else is just. Eh.
I didn't care for this song at all. To me, the production was horrible. That's about it. That's all I really have to say about it. Hey guys, hope you're doing well.
I think Briar would like the new new profile picture. Here I go again on my own. That's a much better album than this.
That's a good song.
I like that album that it's on.
We have the next song on the album, Low Down.
This song is all right. There's some good moments on it, but I can't say it holds my attention very well. Listening to it, it's like, oh, there's some good things here, but I'm not going to remember this as soon as it's over. In fact, I listened to this album only an hour ago, and I don't remember much of it.
I don't remember this song at all, if I'm being honest. And I just heard the album too. This is one of those examples of this being like an album full of Before They Make Me Runs. It's all right. All right. We get to the next song of the album. Already Over Me.
Already Over My Head. That's what this song is. Actually, wait. No, I do remember this one. This is one of my least favorite songs on the album. This is like a ballad, but it's a terrible ballad. Like he's singing, and there's like I think there was like some slide guitar that was kind of interesting, but I just remember hearing this and just being like, I don't really like this song. It's just very uninteresting to me. I don't know what it was about the song, but I just did not like it.
I'm in full agreement with you. This song was very lousy. Again, the production was awful. It sounds like they're trying to be current, but at the same time, they're trying to be retro at the same time. It's like a weird mix between both that I really don't like. I have nothing else to say. The song just it's awful. All right, we get to the next song on the album, Gunface, not to be mistaken with Scarface.
Or Razorface from Elton John, which is a much better song. This song was actually kind of interesting production-wise. There was like some synthesizer and some fuzzed out guitar, and it was one of the more rocking songs and had kind of a swagger to it. I like that, but then like the lyrics are about like a serial killer, and I'm like, what is Mick Jagger trying to do? He's like, I'm going to put a gun in your face. I'm like, you're like, how old now, Mick Jagger? Is this the best you could come up with at this point? Yeah. For this album, one of the better songs, but as far as the Rolling Stones go, pretty bad.
I really have nothing to say about the song. It's another song I don't remember. Mick Jagger sings on it, I think. There's music on it. It exists. I have nothing. It's not bad per se. It's just one of those things where it's like it's so boring. It's boring.
This album is painfully mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's by the numbers, like you said before. All right, we get to the next song on the album. You Don't Have to Mean It.
I think this is the one that Keith Richards does that sounds kind of like a reggae kind of thing. It's decent, but still very forgettable. I think this is where like all the songs start like fading into each other on the album, which I like when albums do that, but not on this album because it's like, oh, more to this mediocrity.
I think it's okay. It's another one of those songs where it's an okay song. It's nothing special, but it's not like anything terrible. It's an okay song. I mean, I didn't mind listening to it. The few times I did listen to this album, it's all right. Well, we get to the next song on the album, "Out of Control."
I don't remember this song. This went right through one ear and came out the other one. I think it's a mid-tempo rocker, kind of like Flip the Switch. I don't remember it. That should show how good the song is. I listened to it like an hour ago and I forgot it already.
I'm in the same boat as you, man. "Out of Control," more like
Out of my head.
"Out of My Head," or "Out of This Album." I don't know. Something like that. So,
Into the trash bin.
yes, "Into the Trash Bin." But
No, that's what's so bad about this album is that everything is so mediocre, but nothing's bad enough for me to put the trash bin up. That's why it's so bad. Like, do something memorable, either good or bad.
I agree. Um, now we get to the next song on the album, which I believe is another single off this album, "Saint of Me."
Okay, this is one of the more memorable songs here on the album. I like the groove. The storytelling kind of reminds me of the song Prodigal Son from the Beggar's Banquet album. Talking about Paul and Augustine, how, like, they started out being more. I mean, Augustine was like in this relationship he shouldn't have been in, and Paul was persecuting Christians. And it's kind of like a gospel story song. So in that regard, it reminds me a lot of the Prodigal Son song. It's still not extremely memorable. Like, for this album, I was like, okay, I'm kind of digging this one. But once again, if I was to rank every single Rolling Stones song, this one would rank near the bottom still.
I like this song. It's a pretty good song. I think it's pretty. I like the kind of soulfulness of it with the organs. I think you said it perfectly. It's like Prodigal Son, but for me, it's like Prodigal Son with like a little bit of soulfulness added to it, like with the organs and all that. It's nice. I think this is a nice song, but again, like I said on the group chat, I said I would never have this on any of my Rolling Stones playlist or my rotation of Rolling Stones songs to listen to. Like, maybe once in a blue moon, I'll be like, you know what? I want to listen to a really, not really good, but I want to listen to a decent, like.
You know what's painful? I would rather listen to All Right than this song. Because if I heard All Right,
oh yeah,
All Right. Because if I heard that, at least I'd know I'd be listening to Out of Our Heads.
What? Yeah, Out of Our Heads instead of Out of Control.
This is the album that should have been named Out of Our Heads, because it goes in and then it just goes out of your head. You forget it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I thought this was a good one. This is one of the two songs I say is pretty good. Well, let's get to the next song on the album. Might as well get juiced.
Okay, this one's actually bad enough where I remembered it. This one, I don't know if I have it in arm's reach, but I would put the trash can up. The weird little tremolo synthesizer sounds like a terrible rendition of Boulevard of Broken Dreams, like being ding 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 ding, and then you're like, is Mick Jagger about to sing that he walks this lonely street? But then he comes in and it's just like this terrible, like, half drunk sounding vocals, like, might as well get juiced. I'm like, this is awful. This is awful. This might be the worst song on the album.
This for me, I didn't get any of that. For me, I just got it as just them making music, and I just thought it was extremely boring. I could get why you think it sucks. For me, it's just, I mean, I'm more frustrated with how boring it is. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the song. It's just one of those things where it's just like, it's there. It exists. All right, let's get to the next one. Always Suffering.
Oh, that should have been the name of the album. I don't remember this one either. Next.
This was one of the songs I thought was okay. But nothing really much more to add. All right, let's get to the next song on the album. Too Tight.
Yeah, this one is not very good either. I still don't remember much about this song, but I know for some reason this was one I didn't like as much, but I don't remember why.
I think this is one of the two songs I thought I liked. It's fine. It's decent, but nothing too terribly special. Let's get to the next one. Thief in the Night.
I'm gonna have to look at the track listing because based on the positioning, it's gonna help me remember what this song sounded like.
It's the second last song on the album.
Oh, this one has Keith Richards. I'm pretty sure this song is a Keith Richards vocal. This one was decent, definitely better than the other one that he sang, but still not my favorite song on this album and still very boring.
Yeah, his vocals are really starting to get horrible on these albums. It's getting to the point now where it's like, yeah, no, let's just stop. Let's just stop having him sing.
It's getting to the point where Keith's no fun anymore.
Pretty much. The only thing that upsets me is that he's not apologizing. But now we get to the last song of the album. Thank the Lord. How can I stop?
Keith Richards sings the blues. Or jazz. It's jazz. Keith Richards sings jazz for 6 minutes and it never ends. That's what this song, I remember this one. This was so boring and I was like, when is this song going to end? And the song's called I Can't Stop or something like that. And so it's like he won't stop. It just keeps going. And then finally it got to the end and I'm like, oh, he's done. But then the saxophone takes over. And then I'm like, oh, then we got a saxophone solo that's going nowhere. Like, what? Can't you hear me knocking? What? This guy's trying to show he's a good saxophone player whenever they've already made Can't You Hear Me Knocking? And then that ends, and then I'm like, okay, finally, we're done. And then there's like steel drums for like 13 seconds just doing who knows what. And you're like, end it already. You know that scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail where they're like, get on with it. That's what I felt like listening to this last song. I'm like, just make it end already.
Yeah, I agree with you. This was a horrible album closer. And plus, it's like very boring too. But that's about it. All right, Scott.
20-minute review.
Wow, 20 minutes? I thought those would be a lot shorter. Scott, you have your top 5 songs on this album?
I do, barely. Number 5, You Don't Have to Mean It. Number 4, Lowdown. Those two made it de facto because they were not awful. Still don't remember much of those. Top 3 are the ones I can remember. 3, Gunface, just for the production. Number 2, Saint of Me, and this is going to show how much I liked this album. Number 1 is Anybody Seen My Baby, and I still did not like that song.
My number 5, Always Suffering. Number 4, You Don't Have to Mean It. Number 3, Flip the Switch. Number 2, Too Tight. Number 1, the best song on this album, "Saint of Me." It's good, but again, it's like decent, nothing special. But yeah. Okay, Scott, what are you gonna give this album from 1 through 10?
3 out of 10. It sucks.
I I I'll agree with your score there. It's a 3 out of 10 for me as well. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Sorry if you're a Bridges to Babylon enthusiast. If you are, why? Why of all albums this one?
Watch any other of our reviews. We go into so much more detail on any other of their albums. I'm going to say this right now. This is their worst album that they've released up to this point. Even worse than Emotional Rescue, and I didn't like that album.
For me, we haven't even gotten to my worst stuff yet, which is the next 2 albums. So just hold on and sit back because it's gonna get pretty bad. But anyways, you're a Rolling Stones fan, like Scott said, watch any of our other Rolling Stones reviews. And if you're a fan of only this album, again, why listen to any other Rolling Stones album? That's not Black and Blue. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Scott, you have any final words you want to say before we close out?
No.
Neither do I. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. So.